So I got these about a week ago, and these are my student evaluation forms. Now it's not the Scantron sheet, it's just what they wanted to say. And I do want to tell you that before I left the room, I told them this might be my last semester of teaching ever, so feel free to write whatever your brain can imagine. I've already read something funny and something that made me feel good, so let's start. What do you feel worked best in this course? And they said, my scissors. Additional comments, he upgraded the class to the 21st century. Wow. Tom, you have been an inspiration. Can't wait to see where your adventure takes you. Thanks for sharing your knowledge. See, that's nice. What suggestions? Too fast, less projects, more time. I never assigned homework. So, I don't know what to say about that. This one says, instructor's name, Bosco Breadsticks. Good start already. Please comment on the overall effectiveness of this course. Does a bear shit in the woods? What suggestions do you have to improve the course? This course was actually pretty fun. See, it's those little things where it's like, that really makes it for me. That I stuck around in grad school as long as I did. 10 inches of hair spike plus 12 spikes equals 120 inches of compensation. I think that's a penis joke, actually. I wouldn't ask for it any other way. Suggestions to improve the course. It just says less snakes. Which if anybody actually reads these in the office, which I don't know, that would just be a nice little treat. Additional comments. Thanks. Additional comments. You have dope hair. I know exactly who wrote this, and it wasn't Michelle Obama like it says on the front. But additional comments, this is worth it right here. His hair triggers me. The spikes represent Lady Liberty, but due to the current state of the US, Lady Liberty is an oppressed character. The red symbolizes the blood of all natives killed by Christopher Columbus. It was a good final thought from this particular student because they also sent me some pretty great emails throughout the semester. Oh, this is like real. Okay. I kind of wish I knew who wrote. This is not true. Okay, I think I know who this is. So, first of all, this class is redundant. I've learned 75% of this material, blah, 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 in my other classes. Not Bosco, the class. I totally agree, and that's kind of the curriculum that we had to work with. Improvement for the course. Needs a variety on hairstyles too. Green would be nice. Now, this is a lie. Okay, this like hurts me that this is in additional comments. This says, Tom Bosco said he likes mac and cheese on the watery side, and that's just not right. No, just don't spread these lies. You could write whatever you want, but don't. This isn't what I wanted. Oh man. I might put a little bit more milk than it calls for, but it's better than having sticky noodles. Come on. Suggestions for improvements? Make Tom stop talking about his stupid mattress. What? Unless it was the mattress that my neighbor started on fire. That was a good way just to open up the class, I think. Additional comments, I really don't like Mac, and I know we're not talking about the cheese anymore, but that's the computers that we had, all right? This is not even answering any of the questions. This is just on the side. And it's about Avatar, the Airbender, I think. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only Avatar, master of all four elements, could stop them. I mean, I probably gave them an A. Overall effectiveness of this course, 4 out of 5. With a guy with a drink, even though it kind of looks like middle finger. According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. So a quote from the Bee Movie. What? the heck? Please comment the overall effectiveness of this course. Dog food lid, dog food lid, dog food lid, dog food lid, dog food lid. Weirdly enough, the thing that worked best for this course and the improvements are all the same. However, additional comments were just a whole bunch of meows. Oh, nice. This is a pretty sweet drawing, actually. Overall effectiveness of the course, it says super effective, and it's in like the little Pokemon dialogue box. Look at this! What suggestions you have for improvements? It says error 404. That's like a nerdy thing to write, and I like it. Additional comments. I feel like the teacher genuinely cared about teaching us stuff. He had a good sense of humor too. Like, I'm not just joking around about this, but I taught for a year, and being able to read this, I feel like I did something that was good, you know? And that feels good. Okay, this is weird, I think. I don't know yet. It basically says that everything is on the back. Who would have thought a hedgehog could elicit boredom as well as a stunning sense of fortification in my chosen major? This subject is not it. Also, Gandalf is not as powerful of a wizard. The spells that were cast by this character were meant to bewilder and intimidate his foes. His main weapon is the blade, not the staff. The staff simply signifies his status as a wizard, but he was more of a warrior than anything else. Point made. Bye-bye. I don't know if that first part was a jab at me, but I totally agree with the wizard talk. To have people that were comfortable enough to write this and submit this to the office, it just makes me feel like I set up a comfortable learning environment in an art class, and that's the most important thing. And just let people kind of do whatever they want, because right when you start limiting them in a foundations art class, that's when you just stunt their growth right away. So the first day I made sure to fill my mouth with India ink along with one of my students who didn't believe I was the teacher. And and now we have this, which it seemed like they're having fun filling this evaluation form out, which is normally super boring. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to grad school. I was halfway through it and had a lot of realizations, but I am very grateful for the opportunity to be able to teach, because there are about 36 students that I had that all had their own stories, and it was just very exciting for me. And even if I can just take these evaluation forms away as little souvenirs, that made grad school worth it for me. And that's it. I'll see you next week. If anybody's watching from my class, thanks for making it an awesome last semester for me. We did it. I feel like we did some weird stuff, and that's all you could really ask for in an art class.